breakfast. 10 a.m. No, correct brunch time according to Isha standards. 10:30 അല്ലേ നമ്മുടെ Viksha. Okay, everyone, we got up. I got up early morning. Sandeep Anna actually came back early morning at 5:30 a.m. He was roaming around with his friends, I think, enjoying his childhood memories. Woke up at 5:30 a.m. because of a small mosquito. And for the first time in my life, I did Bodhishati before sunrise in a very long time, thanks to the mosquito. And now it's done. Now we'll have a breakfast and we'll have a picture-seek ride towards Tamil Nadu. So we'll start with fruits, as always.
Quarter plate first, plate later.
High five breakfast.
Okay, this is how you open the plate. You start eating.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Omelette Sandeep.
It's too hot.
അത് കഴിക്കണം നിങ്ങളുടെ
It's hot, yeah, very hot.
നിങ്ങൾ മറ്റേ അതിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ കൈവച്ചല്ലേ നമ്മുടെ സൂര്യകുണ്ടിൻ്റെ മുകളിൽ ഇതൊക്കെ ഒരു ഓംലെറ്റ് അല്ലേ ഉള്ളു. ദിസ് ഓംലെറ്റ് ഹാസ് ബീൻ ഡിസ്ട്രോയ്ഡ് വിത്ത് പെപ്പർ. ഇതെന്ത് ഇത് ഗാർണിഷിംഗ്. Oh guys, we are having a very special omelette today. The ultimate omelette experience.
You know what? Shut up.
Ni review and wow, super.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, what is this? We have idli, chammandi, noodles, പരിപ്പുവട and sausage.
Noodles or vermicelli?
Vermicelli. Okay guys, vermicelli. എന്ത് വ്യത്യാസം?
That is something.
You have to tell the difference. That is my fresh omelette is here without any destruction. Okay, for those of you guys who have seen my DailyV, this is the verlappam without the verl. My mom makes it with fingers.
Okay.
Kerala, the land of elephants. You will find elephant sculptures like this big one all over the place, in hotels and in homes. And also, if you're lucky, not lucky, you will find elephants in temples and walking on the roads. Okay, so here we are, and we are going to Kanyakumari today. Let's hear the itinerary from Sandeep Anna. Glass. What is our itinerary today?
Chithara?
Chithara. What is Chithara?
It seems to be a Jain temple.
Okay.
The information we received yesterday from Anupama Akka is this, that
Shout out to Anupama Akka. What is her Instagram handle? Does she have Instagram?
I don't know whether she wants to be found. I don't know.
Okay.
So this is what she wants. She says this was dilapidated some 8 years back. So let's see how it is now.
Okay. Rally for Rivers sticker.
This is gone, huh?
Please contribute to tree for Kaveri Calling.
Yeah.
Link in description.
Ganapathy. Very auspicious to put.
Coconut breaking?
Yes. Oh. Which I did today morning. 3 coconuts I broke here. The whole thing about coconut breaking is not auspiciousness. It is, there is a symbolic. The symbolic thing is, it's breaking your ego. And there is a book called Symbolism in Hinduism. It's a book by CCMT, Chinmaya Mission. Which actually explains why do you light a lamp, all those things. It's very important. I think it's very informative. We'll know a lot of things what we do. Why light a lamp, why break a coconut. There is a symbolism that the coconut is something like your ego, and the water inside which spills is something. There is some symbolism in it. So it is with that intention that you break.
So 3 egos broken today.
Yeah.
Ego and super ego.
Trivaram Satyam is what Vedas say. What is 3 times is eternal, is Sat. Rounded chitara.
Just 1D2. Okay, we are going to the famous Padmanabhaswamy Kshetra.
Oh, no U-turn here. We'll take a U-turn from there. Kota.
Follow rules.
This is Kota. Kota means fort. We are entering fort area.
Okay.
The whole temple is fortified.
Oh, right. See, the well god.
That is the fort gate. Kottavadil. Padmanabha. There is a Kalari, CVN Kalari, which is very famous. They used to teach a lot of Kalari students here, Kalari Paite. This is the entrance, main entrance, Padmanabha. Padmanabha. The left side you see some old building. That is Kudira Maliga. That is. And this is Padmatirtha Kulam.
Oh. Couples are shooting pictures. This is the first time I have been here.
Kera.
On the way back, if possible, I'll get inside.
This is how the Padmanabha sits in the deity is in
the
the
deity
same.
sits like in this position. Huh?
Yes. Ananta Shayana.
I think I've come long back with my parents. I don't remember.
Could be.
Is it AC inside the temple? No.
But I'm telling you, it looks like AC.
Is it black? No?
It is black.
It is gold, but they have not.
Yes.
Right,
yes,
I think
same.
And it's in 3 doors, right?
3 doors, yes.
Right.
Yes.
All the gold, 10,000 crore. How much is it? It is immeasurable something.
It is 1 lakh crores is what their value is as per, I think, simple valuation of gold.
Right.
But people have not valued the
Antiqueness.
the antique and the archaeological value of it, which is like invaluable. See, people from all around the world came and gave their endowments to Padmanabha. So you see a lot of like Greek coins, everything is there. I'm saying this is a clear proof of what how we used to transact and trade with countries which are like far west.
Just imagine that time they would come all this place to our country.
The name of the place itself is there, no? Thiruvananthapuram. Thiruvanandandapuram.
Oh, right.
These see, one of the things which these I would say.
I think we should go like this.
I think we have to go. See, one of the things which I think Lord Macaulay, it was, I think, people say it was done for administrative purposes or administrative use, but it was not. After 1857, that is the revolt, which they call the first, the Sepoy mutiny or stuff, which for us is the first war of Indian independence. There is a book by Savarkar, the first war of Indian independence. If you get to read it, it's a very good book. After that, they made an inquiry. During that time, I think Queen Victoria was the regent, and there was a committee kept to understand how to placate those people, because who fought against the British. See, 1857, this first war of independence was, they say it's a failure for the reason that we were not successful in getting our independence. So, but this was the start that people started saying, we don't want an oppressor. We don't want, any alien force occupying our country. But this happened in different pockets. Like Santalis fought for their freedom, Nayars fought for their freedom, Pallavas, all those kingdoms fought for them. They never fought as a, union. Correct. So maybe that is the reason. That's the reason which we have learned that that's why it was not successful. But after that, the Queen put a committee, Victoria committee, and I think it was Lord Macaulay who was he was some person who was in charge of, making sure that this doesn't happen again. So, one of his ideas was, we have to, the Indian society का जो fabric है, जो strength है, वो it's not economics, right? We are not economically strong. That's why we are standing tall. So he said that the thing which makes us strong is our social fabric or the family fabric, the culture. So he said that first thing is you bloody take their culture out, demoralize them, and only then you can rule them. Because जब तक ये लोग culture में वो हैं, it is very difficult to rule them. Because you may take their gold and all stuff, but you cannot rule their minds. Because there is some other. So it was Macaulay from 1857 till 1947. There is a lot of changes. If you see, English was brought in there. English education. Lord Macaulay is the person who brought English education. He made sure that there was I think an act which was passed, a vernacular act or vernacular press act or something, which banned, printing in vernacular language. Malayalam, Tamil, no one can. They have to follow English. The idea was, this is Buhari, which I said 24 hours.
24 hours hotel.
Yeah.
What is specialty about it?
Mutton chops. Mutton chops is very famous here, but I don't know now how it is.
So continuing with the vernacular.
Yeah. So so this was a conspiracy. It's a planned conspiracy which we still haven't understood. We think that something British ने कुछ किया, अच्छा किया हमारे लिए, वो English हमें सिखा के गए. साले वो English हमें सिखा के इसलिए गए क्योंकि they wanted people to, they wanted English speaking people to administer ourselves. And second, it actually kept us away from our, the local vernacular language. So I think right now we survived that. Anyway, I think that we survived.
Now we spread our knowledge in that language.
Yeah, we learned that language better than them. Seriously, there is a video of Shashi Tharoor explaining not just that reparations, not video which has happened in Oxford. Not just that, there is another video wherein which he says that somewhat the most contribution to English language is from India. Many such words. Shampoo.
Oh, shampoo.
Yeah, it used to be champo. Champo means champo. That is champi karna bolte hain Hindi mein.
Right. That became shampoo.
That became shampoo. Many such words are there. Dongri is a place in Maharashtra which used to wear a single one, that became dangri. A lot of things.
Zamzam Bakery. Most famous bakery, I think.
The Zamzam, which is famous, it is in Palem.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think Zamzam means enough.
Legend time, story time with Sandeep Anna.
This is a legend about the moolasthanam of Padmanabhaswamy Kshetra, which is in Uppala in Kasaragod. So the story there is, as I said, it was a hilltop. On a hilltop there is a pond, and middle of which the temple is there. So there was a poti who was to take care of the deity. Poti is the Swami who takes care of the. So during that time, a kid comes to him, and the kid is very mysterious and very mischievous kid, and he stays along with the poti. So the poti always takes care of the deity, and this child is also there playing around every time. So once it went that Poti was doing some work, and this child does some mischief, and Poti becomes very angry, and he says I think he hits him, or he says, "Go out from my place," something like that he says, and Poti sees him going down the water, he's going out the water, but he doesn't care. And next day onwards, when the Poti comes, he doesn't see the deity.
Oh.
So all the story is that the child who was playing around with the deity, with the Swami, was actually the deity himself. And this Poti, gets he feels so embarrassed for what he has done, and he also goes down that pond and leaves his body. That is the story. And funny thing is, if you see the thing, you can see a cave.
Oh.
Yeah. And
where the cave?
The cave, as I said, that pond.
Okay.
you can see a cave. You can see a cave. And it's actually barred by gate and all. Now we can see. It's closed. And they said it's through this that he went. The deity went and the Poti also followed him. Now there is legends saying that this tunnel opens up in Padmanabhaswamy.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. This is a story. I don't know. Someday archaeology will find it, if it is true. Should find it. That's what I said. People should research on it.
Also, please tell us the fun fact of the vegetarian crocodile.
Yeah, there is a crocodile. They say that all throughout the temple, there was always a crocodile in that pond. Single crocodile. No family. and you don't know how it came. It's on a hilltop. I'm telling you, you have to trek a bit. It's a very desert kind of a place. Huh? Windy place, but no vegetation and stuff. So people do not know how this came. It's still, it's very mysterious. And during the British era, there was a crocodile which was 130 years old. This is what that Puri told me, that story he told me. It is 130 years old, and the crocodile was there, which the English guy shot it and killed it. The next day, another crocodile appeared. And that is the crocodile which is still there in that temple pond. And they named him some Dahiya or something. I don't know. Dahiya. And if you call it comes.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it does. And very funny thing, it eats only they feed him the Naivedya Chora. There is the one which is offered to the deity. That is given to and it eats.
No other it eats.
That is what they said. I don't know. I could not check.
Through inner engineering maybe. Pranic food only. We know. We have to find that crocodile.
I think there is a YouTube video. Someone has taken the photo of that and explains the same legend.
Right.
I think people should check it out. Alankara Sammohini അവളുടെ ഗീതം സാഗരമാക്കാൻ അഴുതേതുനിയും കരുണാപൂരിത പുണ്യപതി തിരുകൃപമേരീടാനടിപണിയാ അപരാധങ്ങൾ പൊറുത്താലും അടിയനുരഭയം തന്നാലും Shiva.
Oh, where we are.
Great Shiva, da? Adar Shiva. കടലല്ലേ അണ്ണാ വെയിലില്ലാതെ വരൂ क्या शिवा है यार തിരിച്ചനെ പോകണം കറങ്ങിയിട്ട് തന്നെ പണ്ട് ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ബീച്ച്
Shiva statue, and you can see Shiva's jata. You might have seen the front of the Shiva statue, but look at the back. Sandeep Anna is running away from me to explore himself, but we'll definitely catch up with him. Okay, it is hard to catch up with Sandeep Anna while recording, so let me stop the video. Look at the beautiful detailing outside the temple.
See, here you see a Tamil touch. See the Tamil architecture temple.
ശരിയാട്ടോ.
Not the Kerala architecture.
Right. Temple is closed, I think. Only the statue is available. ആ ഡീറ്റെയിലിംഗ് ഒന്ന് പറയോ ഇങ്ങനെ? അതൊന്ന് പറയോ, ഞാൻ എടുക്കാം. അപ്പം
Ganga on the Jatas.
Ganga is coming out of Shiva's jata. Look at the beautiful detailing.
Oh, snakes and all, Trishul.
And here is Samudra Manthan. On one side Asuras and on the other side Devas. How beautiful it is depicted, these stories. Oh, and here is Shiva. Cute little Shiva is also there. And oh, Vishnu. Temple beautifully designed. Gangadhareshwaran. Yes, what is Sandeep Anna drinking so deliciously? It is our Milma Sambaram. Sambaram in English എന്താ പറയണേ?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk.
ചേട്ടാ ഓർമ്മ
ഓ വേണ്ട, ഒരെണ്ണം മതി. എനിക്കൊരെണ്ണം മതി, ഇത് മതി. ഓക്കെ, ടു മച്ച് സംഭാരംസ്. Sandeep Anna, what time are the temple timings?
When I inquired, they said morning 5 to 11 and the evening 5 to 8:30.
Highway 19. Continue with State Highway 3 for 1.5 kilometers.
Looks like a festival is going on.
A temple festival. അല്ല Jumurus.
Almost killed the kids. Off to Kala Bhairava Karma.
I just kissed his buttocks.
അല്ല, ചെരുപ്പ് ഊരിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കാല് പൊള്ളിപ്പോവും. മല കയറുന്നതിൻ്റെ ടെക്നിക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു തരണം. സിമ്പിളാണ്. നെവർ ലുക്ക് ടോപ്പ്. അല്ല, ഇത് ഞാൻ അണ്ണോട് പറഞ്ഞത്. നെവർ തിങ്ക് വേർ യു ആർ ഗോയിങ്. ഡോണ്ട് ഈവൻ തിങ്ക്. ഓൾവേസ് കീപ് യുവർ ഹെഡ് ഡൗൺ ആൻഡ് വൺ സ്റ്റെപ്പ്. ജസ്റ്റ് കോൺസെൻട്രേറ്റ്. ഇത് മാത്രം ചെയ്യും. ഇറ്റ്സ് ദ ഈസിയസ്റ്റ് വേ. സ്മോൾ സ്റ്റെപ്സ്. Is this the tallest or that?
Oh my god, I hope this is. Malai of Kanyakumari with Sandeep Anna. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm climbing a big hill for you guys. Subscribe and like. അതെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന് ചെയ്യടേ. All the stories that these rocks have to say. So beautiful. Even though it's hot, it still feels awesome. It's still awesome. Oh, beautiful.
1,000 feet.
1,000 meter.
1,100 something. By watch.
Show the watch. Proof.
This is 100,000 feet. I've done correction. 100 feet is less. You know, 100 feet I started.
955.
Plus 100 feet you go to.
Oh.
So it's like 1,050.
If it was evening, we could have done our sadhana. This is Natrucha, meaning.
Oh, there's a river for it. Should we climb that?
Sorry guys, till now we have not been able to show you some photos, but please enjoy the scenery.
Now look what I found.
Yes, what is it? Oh, what is it?
A Ganapathy with a turban.
Oh, Ganapathy with a turban. From where?
Somewhere. They say when you are in a forest, take only memories, leave only footprints.
Right.
So let's
Keep him here. Let him chill over here.
chill over. Eh?
Bye, Macha. Take care. Take care of everyone who comes here. Okay, we are going back to the temple. Bhagavati Temple.
Bhagavati Temple, Chithara district, Kanyakumari. Chithara is a village situated about 4 kilometers to the northeast of Kovil in Kanyakumari district. The village stands.
This small rocky hill called Tirucharanattumalai. The Bhagavati temple at Chithara is located on the top of the hill. Is a natural cave upon another natural cavern upon another. The cave is facing west. No, this is Sambo.
We have almost reached the top. Some shade. Just the difference of a tree. There's so much difference in temperature and air. Body. And here we are. The beautiful temple.
Door frame.
Even the steps are carved out of these rocks. Look at. കൊക്കയാണ് അല്ല സ്റ്റെപ്പല്ലേ ഇത് പേടിച്ചു പോയി. Oh, look at that. Look at the beautiful. ഇത് ഗൗതം ബുദ്ധയാണോ അല്ലേ? ജൈൻ അതോ മഹാവീര?
I'm saying why do we always see such a figure and think it is Buddha?
Why?
Why any person who's sitting in Brahmamudra, why are you thinking it is Buddha?
Right.
It could
True.
be any yogi. This is നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു തെറ്റുകളൊന്നും. And see one more thing. If it was Buddha, do you think women will be represented?
Right. Gautam Buddha did not have any women disciples.
Yes. He never took any woman in his sangha. So see, this is what അപ്പോൾ ആൾക്കാർ അത് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇത് ബുദ്ധൻ്റെയാണ് ജൈനൻ്റെയാണ്. അതാണ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്. The Google is saying it's Jain temple, whereas you saw it's a Bhagavati temple. See, this is a lot of things.
But even Mahavira was a Buddha.
Mahavira.
Gautama Buddha was one of the Buddhas. So it is true, no? Buddha means an enlightened being.
Ah, okay,
Right?
that.
That way, right? Even though I said it as Gautama Buddha, I'm just trying to
Correct.
come out.
You were politically correct.
Politically, I'm correct.
Hypnosis is something else. This is Brahma Mudra. That's it.
Right, Brahma Buddha. We chant invocation in this mudra.
I think there could have been another extension. This is something like a roof in the pillar.
Right.
See, the holes are.
Right. They could have kept.
Something was there. Now it is a cement concrete and they destroyed it. The cement they go. They just kept it that way. It had and there is a groove there and on top. How many? See, must be some fat. See, on top of that, there is a triangle thing. You see, pyramid bola?
Right. On top.
In that pyramid.
Right.
There's something different. It is saying something. But now we cannot know what it is. It's saying something. This is something else. It's showing something else. Carving, alle?
The carving.
Actually, if you have distilled water, this will become more clear. Our battery water, just spray that battery water, it will be more clear. I not carry that. See, this is where the Abhisheka Tirtham comes out. So it surely must be somewhere in, when Tirtham, Abhishekam is all carried out. Naga. Because we have so much that we are saying Achara. Wow. Oh, it has a pond also.
Oh, that's a pond, huh?
On the hilltop.
On the hilltop. Look at this. Look at this pond.
നമസ്കാരം. ആണോ ചേട്ടൻ ഇതിൻ്റെ കാര്യം നമുക്കൊരു ചെറിയ ബൈറ്റ് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? നിങ്ങൾ വെറുതെ പറയാം. ഓക്കെ. ആ ഇത് see this is an old man walking, umbrella, stick. Yeah.
It's a female. Now see this yogi.
Yogi. This is our yogasanas.
The Shivalinga.
So this cannot be a Jain temple, right?
Yeah, Mother Shivalinga.
Yeah. So in Jain art, is there idol worship or how does it?
There is idol worship. They are mostly similar to Indian the Hindu. But see, I have no much of this thing, but I can't tell. Is it where they doing this?
They have created a pond on top of a hill. Like even in Isha, before we sit at the Dhyan Linga, we take a dip in the Surya Kund to be more receptive to the energies, and I think something like this they have created over here. Maybe before going to visit the deity, you can come and take a small dip and then, go and sit and do your practices or be with the idol. Athletic skills. Ambo. ഇറങ്ങാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇതിൻ്റെ ഇടയിൽ കൂടി പോകാൻ പറ്റില്ല നിങ്ങൾക്ക്? കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഓ ഡിസ്ട്രോയിഡ്.
Lot of prem gathas.
Prem. Love life.
Rinjalesh, Ashmi. Hope they are doing good after writing writing their names here.
അത് റിഞ്ചലേഷ്. വീഴല്ലേ? അയ്യോ അങ്ങോട്ട് പോയാ.
Looking for evidences that there was a gopuram on top of it, I'm sure, and they filled it up. Yes. Anna, if you can see, the same holes I showed you there, na? Same holes are there which are now in the brick. I'll show you a photo.
Can you hold it?
Just see a hole on the rock which is filled with a red. Right side look, right side hole. ഇത് ഒരു ഏതോ ഗോപുരത്തിന്റെ സ്ട്രക്ചർ ആയിരുന്നു. That has been destroyed or taken away, and on place of which this has been built.
Right.
The question is why it was there.
There is the hole. ശരി, അതെ ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ ഹോൾ ഉണ്ടല്ലേ ഗോപുരം വെച്ചതിൻ്റെ. അതിലൊക്കെ റെഡ് ബ്രിക്സ് they have kept. Okay.
Further, Krishna, rules for 36 years or so, I think, something like that. And then Kali Yuga starts. So he knows that there will be a decline in the religious practices. So he calls up all those, we could call it families who were trained in some rituals. Rituals like Agama Shastras and Tantrika Shastras, wherein which many things are possible. You can invoke extraterrestrial things and all those things, which we have heard many people writing about. Mrs. Shri also. So that period, Krishna calls up because it's going to be Kali Yuga and there will be a high decline of religious. People won't start. So this needs to be protected. And there needs to be a land which can protect this rituals from, not getting declined or getting forgotten. And he says, it is something like this. He calls up some, 100 odd on 108 or something families, all from the Bharatavarsha of that time, which is like, from Gandhara, there is Afghanistan, to the, Swarnadeepa, which is Indonesia and stuff, Sumatra and stuff. From there, he calls all those people who can do different rituals and, all those avahana things. And he says, I will create a land for you. And the legends goes like this, that he says Parashurama to create a land, and Parashurama creates a land throwing his axe, standing on Gokarna, and it hits Kanyakumari here, and he pulls that land out of the sea. Okay, I don't know. He pulls the land out of the sea, and that area is known as Kerala. This story is, we also believe. Parashurama Mayu Eranju, Kerala Ondai. Okay. Now this land has come. Now there are many such, I don't know, but this is how I have heard. Adile, after this land was reclaimed from the sea, obviously it won't be fertile. It is under, it would be salty and stuff. So and those people who came to reside in this land, just see the topography of Kerala. Kerala, one side is protected by the sea and one side by the Western Ghats. It is only through the passes that you can enter Kerala. Even now there are only 5 checkposts where you can enter from Kerala. Baki alla Ambasamudra, all those areas are cut, Idkiya area and all, you cannot enter. I don't know, there will be jungle tracks, but it was mostly secluded place. Even our Velliyangiri. After the Velliyangiri, that's Kerala. Sirvani Dam is in Kerala, right? Sadhguru's spot, he overlooks Kerala. Anyway, so during that time, this land itself is somewhat protected. So it was very secluded for a long, long time, and rituals did survive. That is what Sadhguru also says in a video. You see that? It survives even till date. Kalamedithu Pata and all is something, invocation of some extraterrestrial. We call it Devam and all that, but I think it is something else, Nagas or something. So when this happened, these Brahmins were not able to live here because it was not fertile, and they were not able to cultivate or anything here. So they again went to Krishna and complained or invoked him. And Krishna says, this time you need to invoke the Naga king Vaisakh. And Vaisakh is invoked, and Vaisakh, the legends go like this, that Vaisakh says, I will send my own people to this land, and they will live among you and protect you and do the whole thing. See, and accordingly, it said that, Nagas, in Puranas also, in the legend and the myth is, the Nagas can take any swaicha, they can take a body, isn't it? This is always there. Nagin movie also, they say this, it's all throughout that. So they came in human form and they became among us. There are stories which say that they lived for a long time here, and they taught the humans different skills of a lot of things. And after some times, the humans, after getting to know all those things, they started using this for something of their thing, which the Nagas did not like, or the king Vaisakh did not like. And Vaisakh said, come back to Nagaloka. You don't have to stay back in this, you just come back. But some Nagas chose to stay back here. The Nagas said, the Vaisakh said, those people who stay back will lose their Naga, all those powers. They'll just become. Now we say the Naga, the Samp, is those creatures who have lost their connect to that. This is a legend. This is the legend which goes, and that is why we still believe Nagas are gods. They helped us in some time. Maybe that is how the kind of Puranas. No one can prove it. No one can disprove it also.
In Sriyam's book also, I think I read something similar.
Something similar, yeah. There is one more, supporting facts, See, even now in Kadalur areas and all those areas where the land is salty, if you want to make it fertile, what do? You add poison to it.
Oh, okay.
Or venom.
Oh, okay.
Not poison. The venom is a very good thing which makes any land into a fertile place. It is a custom, a practice. Panda agriculture people used to reclaim land like that. Now at all, people don't know that. But if you see, the Nagas came here and the salty land was created into this green pasture. Could be.
Everyone, I think I'll do today's Shunya over here. Very tired. So, sit for 15 minutes. Sandeep Anna has found. It sounds like a tabla. There it's not.
It with us before.
There are many such places where there is this kind of fountain.
അതെന്ത് സംഭവം? റെഡി വല്ല തബലയുണ്ടോ?
Means it is hollow.
Oh, okay.
Such a rock hollow.
How can it be hollow? So as you can see, there is a place for the rainwater to just flow from here and down to the pond. How beautifully designed. I was also wondering how people would bring water on top. So they have designed it in such a way that when rain comes it naturally goes. ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടല്ലേ.
വേനലായിട്ടും ഇവിടെ വെള്ളം
ഉണ്ടല്ലേ. lot of water even though it is summer. Okay, the water, the white line.
So it is just now receding.
There seems to be a structure over here. Can you see the 4 holes? One.
Actually, they are geometrically perfect. No alignment, don't.
Nothing. 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, which has been removed.
Now it seems someone needs to go.
Okay guys, it's raining. Awesome. Woo. Now time for a hot tea. Let's see if we can get a tea from here. Waste bin undo? Chai. So we are having ruby badam shake. What is this? Flavored double tone milk. Oh no, it has another covering removed. And I'm not Alia but we have dark fantasy review. Sandeep Anna is looking at me like, what is this guy doing? But food review is life. Super. This is the best biscuit. This dark fantasy even James Bond doesn't have, because this is with me. Have some, guys. Is very what mystical about the double unnikku enda English parayana yolk. Double yolk anda Girirajan motta. So we will kidnap 2 of this, take it to Tattukada and bullseye it. ഇവിടെ ഓംലെറ്റ് അടിക്കാൻ സ്ഥലമില്ലല്ലേ? ഓ നോ,
വിചാരിച്ചാൽ മതി. കറക്റ്റ്. ഇനി അതിനെ വിളക്ക് ഇതിനൊക്കെ ഒരു രീതി ഇருக்கு പൂജ. അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ പോവാതിരിക്കും. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ക്ഷേത്രങ്ങൾ നശിക്കുന്നത്. இதுக்கு நம்ம இப்போ சத்குருனா இவரு பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா?
டிவில பார்த்துருக்கேன்.
இவர் ஒரு முயற்சிக்கு வராரு. இந்த கோவில் எல்லாம் பக்தம் வரதுன்னா நடத்தணும். இந்த ஊரு ஜனந்தான் மட்டும் நடத்தணும். கரெக்ட்.
இந்த காசு வாங்கி நீங்க சொன்னீங்கல்ல பால்கனி என்ட்ரி, கீழே அவருக்கு கீழே என்ட்ரி, கோவில் அப்படி பண்ணக்கூடாது. கரெக்ட். இங்க இருந்து 100 ரூபா டிக்கெட்டும் போடுவாங்க, யாரும் போக மாட்டாங்க. கோவில்ல மட்டும்தான்
நம்ம இப்ப டூரிஸ்ட்னு போனா கிறிஸ்டியன்ஸ்காரங்களும் வராங்க, ஹிந்துக்காரங்களும் வராங்க. இப்ப அவங்க போற இடத்துக்கு நம்ம போகாத இருக்காது, கண்டிப்பா போவதான் செய்யும். அப்ப அவங்க வந்து ஃப்ரீயா நம்ம போகுது உள்ள யாரு, நம்மளுக்கு ரூபாய் கொடுத்துதான் போகணும். அப்ப அங்க இடிக்குதா நம்மளுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு உள்ள இது.
8300 8300
8300 போடுறீங்களா? போங்க டிஸ்கவுண்ட் 8300 8300 டிஸ்கவுண்ட் மட்டும் போடலாம். அது கட் ஆயிரும், தன்னமே கட் ஆயிரும். இது நாம போஸ்டர் ஒன்றும் கொண்டு வரல, ஆனால் நான் தந்திருக்கோம். இந்த மாதிரி கோவில்லாம் இப்போ நான் போனல, இங்க உட்கார்ந்தாலும் நமக்கு தெரியும் இது there is some energy. ஏதோ குறுக்க மாதிரி பண்ணது. 8300 8300
8300 8300.
இல்ல இங்க இந்த கோவிலுக்குள்ள போய் இருந்தாலே நமக்கு மனசுக்கு எல்லா கவலை அடைஞ்சு
கால் மட்டும் போய் கட் ஆயிடுச்சுல, அது ரெக்கார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. இது ஒரு ரெண்டு நம்பர்
அதான் 2 கார்டு. இல்ல இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு வேண்டிதானே.
அதான் சொல்லணும், நம்ம சொல்லாம வீட்டில் இருந்தது
நமக்கு ஒரு வேல்யூ இல்ல. எங்க போனாலும் அப்படிதான். நம்ம கியூல எப்பயும் நாங்க என்ன டூருக்கு வருஷம் தோறும் போறது, இதுக்கு சுத்தி நான் டிக்கெட் எடுத்து ஒரு இடம் போக மாட்டேன், வெளியில இருந்து சார்ந்தது.
Nice smell. Look at this beautiful leaf. What we found. Nilavembu Kudineer. Those at Isha know this. The mouth-watering drink alla. This kaicha pani kittu. Large. നമ്മുടെ സൈസ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ഇത്, സൈസ് ഓഫ് എ ഹ്യൂമൻ ഫിഗർ. We have chana curry, bhatura, and of course positive pranic onion. I am just kidding. So yes, this is positive pranic with bhatura, and of course you have to take onion for taste. Super. ഞാനെങ്ങനെ പറയാം? Yes. What is this? ഇവർക്ക് കൊടുത്ത ശങ്കാണ്. ഇവിടുത്തെ ആൾക്കാർ ഇവിടെ വന്ന് സ്റ്റേ ചെയ്ത ആൾക്കാരൊക്കെ സ്റ്റേഡ് ഓവർ ഹിയർ മേബി. ഇവരൊക്കെ ഇതിൽ ഓട്ടോഗ്രാഫ് കിട്ടും. ഓട്ടോഗ്രാഫ് ഉണ്ടോ? അതുകൊണ്ട് മുകളിലുണ്ട് ശത്രുവിൻ്റെ സൈൻ. അത് വേറൊരു പേരെ കണ്ട.